starting. I've started. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. On this channel, we build and destroy simultaneously, for there can be no resurrection without destruction. Once again, I'm Kenyatta, but you will refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Queen, Goddess, Empress. Um, Queen Kenyatta, Princess Kenyatta, Goddess Kenyatta, okay? Dr. Kenyatta. Oh, let me see my. Anyway, once again, I have no enemies. The loving goodwill taken care of within eliminates that without. Okay. Enemies of God are defeated, but since God is both the creator, both the good and the evil, can God really have any enemies? Hello, who is ever in here? Thank you for being here. Okay, I will not tolerate anyone being disrespectful to me, unkind, common with me, or anyone who supports me on this platform, and most definitely none of the bully shit. Okay, all right. All right, I got a special request tonight. Special request for a couple of readings. Special requests for some readings. I got two I'm going to focus on tonight. Okay, I'm going to shake my sistrum from Egypt. I can't remember what site we were at where I bought this. I remember getting on the bus and seeing them, because they were coming up to all the tourists, trying to sell stuff. Might have been when we were at the Hormacket or the Sphinx. I think that's where we were. Okay, but anyway, shake all that energy up out of the room, okay? Up out of the space, up out of the life. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Reminds me of a tambourine, of course, which growing up in church, I never could play that motherfucker. I never could play it, but I used to love to see people play it. So my guy, his name was Willie, man. He played a hell out of the tambourine, okay? I used to love it. But anyway, we're gonna get into these readings. I'm going to read Proverbs tonight, okay? And then we're going to do the readings. Excuse me. Not sure what chapter I'm on. I'll know when I open the book. All right. All right. I think it's chapter 8. Praise of wisdom. No, I read chapter 8. Chapter 9. Okay, not that many verses. We are still under the title of Praise of Wisdom. Wisdom hath builded her house. She hath hewn out her 7 pillars. Okay, building her house. Okay, she hath killed her beasts. She hath mingled. Let's see what the other. She hath slaughtered. Okay, her beasts. She hath mingled or mixed, of course. Her wine. She hath also furnished her table. All right. Or set her table in order is what we have here. She hath sent forth her maidens. She crieth from the highest places of the city. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, wisdom saith to him that wants understanding, come eat of my bread. She built her house. Wisdom has built her house, you see, and she got everything in order. We just read that, okay? And for those who want an understanding, she says, come on and eat of my bread and drink of the wine which I have mingled or mixed, okay? Forsake the foolish and live and go in the way of understanding what it is saying, all that I get and get an understanding. Okay, so forsake foolishness. Okay, he that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame. Let me see 7. A scoffer, scorner. Okay. He that reproveth a scorner. Let me see something. Let me see. Reprimand. Okay, I just want to see what reproveth meant. Reprimand or censure. Okay. He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Okay. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Okay. So, you may hear that at first. Sometimes we have to just keep on reading, okay, to get an understanding of what's being said. It sounds like what? He that reproveth a scorner or a scoffer, okay, getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot, okay? Because, those who are scorners and those who are wicked, okay, in other words, are foolish, okay? Reprove not a scorner lest he hate thee. If you reprove or rebuke or censure or reprimand, so a scorner, okay. So someone may, I don't think we need to look it up, but you never know, okay, who's watching. And then some time for clarity's sake. A person who expresses contempt or disdain for someone or something, okay? It doesn't say whether it's, according to the definition that I just looked up, it doesn't say whether it's warranted or not, okay? Or a scoffer. Scoffer. Someone who jeers or mocks or treats something with contempt or calls out in derision. Someone who, okay, yeah, all right. Um, A scoffer, what does the Bible mean by scoffer? Scoffer is the name of the arrogant, haughty man who acts with arrogant pride. All right. So, in other words, foolish, like it just says, okay, forsake the foolish. Okay. So, people who are like that is saying those who are scorners, scoffers, so on and so forth, if they are reproved, if they are reprimanded, okay, or the truth is spoken to them about, their behavior, what they've done, okay, they will hate thee. A foolish person will hate it. Okay. But a rebuke a wise man and he will love thee. Okay. Thank you. Okay. For the correction, in other words. All right. Give instruction to, but you don't take that from everybody. Okay. Damn sure not from no, you don't take correction or anything like that from somebody who's just who's foolish themselves, okay, or a scorner or a scoffer, okay. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. But I think that's more so that rebuke and everything is more so talking about, like it says here, instruction or teaching, okay, teaching wisdom. Okay, give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. All right. Once again, give instruction to a wise man, he will be wiser. Why will it be wiser? Because he will have an ear to hear. All right. Um, Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the holy is understanding. Holy, okay. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, okay. And then, or the reverence, okay, of God is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. Okay, wisdom. By wisdom, your days will be multiplied, and by the years, in the years of thy life, let me see, okay, will be increased. Okay, yeah, long life, all right, longer life. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself, but if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure what that means. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for thyself. I have to look it up. But if thou scornest, thou alone shall bear it. Okay, that's for you to bear that shit. Okay, now that second part, I think we can understand. That's for you, not nobody else. Okay, the last few verses are that it's entitled "Foolish Woman." A foolish woman is clamorous. All right, the boisterous, loud, obnoxious, ridiculous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. A foolish woman is clamorous, loud, obnoxious, so on and so forth. This is what I'm saying clamorous means. She is simple, okay, and knoweth nothing. All right. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city to call passengers who go right on their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant, but he knoweth not the dead. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. All right. So loud, obnoxious, ridiculous. A lot of what is being, I feel like, in today's world, shown as, I don't want to say idealistic. Okay, when I say this, I'm not making making it in reference to what men want, because often that's all. The thing about a woman is everything. I feel like, probably for men too, but everything I feel like for women, any kind of commentary, anything is about what a man wants, what a man. This is, I'm not saying that, okay, but I do feel like the whole clamorous, loud, obnoxious, and whether verbally or non-verbally is just what is touted as for women to be. We see that, okay, everywhere, okay, especially on social media. Just loud, obnoxious, and it's just and ridiculous, and foolish, from fucking head to toe. You understand what I'm saying? But she's simple and she knows nothing, and that's how it comes across. Thank you for the one thumbs up, and that's how it comes across. And then I feel as though like when but I do feel like a lot of times that you know in our world right now, that is a lot of women's motivating force, okay, about and how they may portray themselves, okay, and I'm not saying every single woman, come on now, okay, is about to win the eyes of a man, okay, um, being loud and clamorous and boisterous and, like I said, and ridiculous and simple and foolish and being proud of it, okay, and spouting the simple foolishness, okay, that is in the heart, out of the what does it say? Out of the heart, out of our mouth, we show the issues of our heart or something like that, okay? That's what comes out is what is in our heart, what is in our mind, okay? And here we sing simple. That kind of woman is simple, okay? Now, I'm reading a couple of verses out of a whole book, people, okay? And she is simple and knoweth nothing, all right? And it's just like, that just seems to be, the thing to do, the end thing, to be proud of that. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And then when people speak out against it, they're quote unquote canceled, and all of this kind of thing, or you're being insensitive, anything, it's an agenda if you ask me. And I think that people have fallen for it. And I think the whole idea of when people speak out about it and this whole canceling them and all of that kind of thing, that's just as much a part of the agenda. You know what I'm saying? But all you got to do is just throw it out there a little bit. People grab a hold onto it and run with it. Okay. You don't know who are throwing these ideas and these ideologies out at you. And people just grab it and run with it. And if it's the end thing without thinking about it one way or the other, people just grab a hold of it and spew some words that they think sounds good and intelligent or going to sway somebody, whatever. Okay. But anyway, what does she do? She sits at the door of her house, just sitting in wait, waiting for some prey, okay, to pounce on him, okay, and cat calling, how they say men, cat call women, but this talking about this particular kind of woman to call passengers who go right on their way, people minding their own business, men minding their own business, come on over this way here, okay, loud and clamorous, okay, boisterous, foolish, simple, having nothing of any kind of substance. all right, to share with the world, or themselves even, okay, the children in their homes, so on and so forth, that they've created and brought here, okay, and put them in simpleton world, and then wonder why, things are going in their lives where that they are their children, and sometimes don't even care. My eyes are heavy, honey. Listen, I just made this soup. I put it on my community tab. The brother, you got to go check it out. And I just made that soup. I just ate that soup. That soup is good as hell. Okay. All right. But anyway, whoso is simple, not a simple, foolish person, a simple, foolish man, he will go that way. He will go toward her. She looking a certain way, smelling a certain way, probably, okay. But even if not, he just as simple as she is. He don't know no better, just like she don't know no better, is what's being said here, okay? So he goes towards that way, okay? And as for him that wanteth understanding, she says to him, stolen waters are sweet. Stolen waters, come get this juice, baby, okay? Up in between these legs, in other words, okay? This is what this is being saying. Stolen waters, what's the waters? What's the sweet waters she's talking about, okay? People think there's no sexual things in the Bible, maybe only in the Song of Solomon. Keep reading, goddamn, okay? But stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant, okay? So come on in here. Let's do this. All right. But he knoweth not that the dead are there. He don't know, baby. By the time, the men that got a hold of them stolen waters, okay, got a hold of them waters. Her waters is fucking dead. Okay, they talk about, you know, like the sisters say, Alexis K. Tyler, pussy power, baby. I think that's what she calls it, vagina power, okay? That power there. You understand? But this woman's power and her sweet stolen waters, okay? It's no light. She's telling them they sweet, but a loud, clamorous, simpleton ass. And he just as simple and dumb as she is, you know what I'm saying? And what he don't know, though, by the time she get done with him, the motherfucker's whole life is falling to shit. By the time he done put his, his whole person through his phallus up inside them dead ass waters, there's nothing there. She's dumb than a motherfucker, foolish, dead, womb dead. Okay, all right. He don't know. They leave up out of there, they fucked. It's a done fucking deal. Okay. You done went in there and got some of that shit. You saw them waters wasn't sweet, they were sour than a motherfucker. Okay. And that her guests, them guests that she had up in there to eat some of her bread, her secret bread, and her nasty ass, muddied, clouded, okay, waters. All right, where they at in the depths of hell. They was in the depths of hell soon as they entered inside her. All right. All right. Good enough. All right, we're going to get into this reading. Okay. I got two here that I'm going to do. I'm going to do them from the Money Tarot because we're dealing with money. Oh, hold on. Yes, my eyes are heavy. That soup is, listen, gotta try it. You gotta try it. Okay. I'm sending the link here. All right. All right. We're dealing with money. So I'm gonna use my Money Tarot here, okay? I found this by Eugene Vinitsky. I found this. I used to use it when I would do a money segment on here on my old channel. On Etsy. Okay. All of his decks, you get a certificate. Okay. I don't know if they do it with every single one of them, but this was a certificate of authenticity. This was copy The copy that I got was 587 out of 1,000. Okay. Okay, so 587 out of 1,000. All right. All right. Anyway, let's get into it here. Okay. This reading is about an inheritance. Okay. This person that has requested this reading would like me to see what I can pick on about inheritance. This is not a stolen inheritance. Okay. This is an inheritance that she is most definitely receiving. There's nothing fishy about it or anything like that. Okay. She just would like to get some clarity here. Okay. This is a pretty large inheritance. There are 4 people, 4 siblings. Okay. And she would like to know initially there was going to be a split of 9 million between 4 people. Okay, which would have put it, I think, at maybe like 2.25 million, something like that a piece. Okay. Now it looks like there may only be 1 million a piece. Okay, so that would be 4 million. Okay, which is I think she said to me, it's kind of like cut in half. Okay, not because of anything sinister or anything like that. It's just something that's happening, and she would like more information, like what is it going to, which is it going to be? Okay, it has to do with the family business and everything, and what's going to be the best plan of action. If you are watching, I just sent you the link. If you're watching and you have some questions as we go, you know how to send me the questions, okay, as I go. All right. All right. Hopefully I can stay up. That soup was so good. And of course it was heavy because it's got Italian sausage in it, and it was Italian sausage and heavy cream and bacon and kale. Oh, some fresh kale. It's a grocery store I go to over here has the, listen, honey, they got the best produce and everything. All right. All right. All right. But anyway, let me, I have not felt like this in a long time after eating. After you eat, okay. All right. I see you're watching. If you have any questions or anything, just go ahead, just like you just sent it to me. And, okay. Specific questions. Okay, let me get some more shuffles. Okay, I'm hearing 2 more shuffles. Woo! Like I feel like I drank some wine or something. All right, let's get into it. Okay, here we have Knight of Pentacles, upright. 4 of Cups, in reverse. 2 of Pentacles, in reverse. The Star, in reverse. Okay, and we have the Fool card upright. Now, I may do my tarot Bible, which of course I don't have right over here by me, okay? Because I want to make sure I this. Yeah, I'll do the intuitive thing too, of course, okay? But I, don't mind looking in the book here now and then, okay? All right, hold on. Okay, because he doesn't really have in the book that came with it. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, it's not really. Oh yes, it is. Oh, ooh. Okay, I was wrong. All right. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Well, I definitely so far, okay, I can see the work, the where your family, okay, where your father, okay, started off, okay, small, okay, started off small, but I definitely feel like he had a vision, okay, and a dream, a desire, a goal, okay. I'm here for his family. I'm hearing something here. I want to figure this out before I speak on it. Something about fraud. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, I did hear something, but I'll share that with you privately. Okay. Um, I'll share that privately. Okay. But anyway, I definitely see where he started off small. Okay. Financially, didn't have much. Okay. Had a vision and a dream. Okay. And set out to make it a reality. Okay. I feel like it's exactly what he did. Okay. Let me see. Hmm. 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 Okay. Hmm. I feel like this is something that, and I know you know all this, but we're gonna get into all of it. Okay. Yeah. I feel like this was something that if somebody tried to stop him, there's something here. Okay. But if somebody tried to stop him, okay, with what he wanted to do, his ideas, so on and so forth, of what he was trying to accomplish here, all right, I feel like he did not, he wasn't going to let anything stop him. He was not going to let anything get in his way. I feel like there were people who might have tried to stop him, okay, from building what he built. And I feel like your father worked hard. Okay. I don't feel like this was anything that was just given to him and handed over to him. Oh, thank you for the the third, second and third thumbs up. This was not something that was handed to him. Okay. I feel like it wasn't easy. Okay. Damn hard. Okay. I feel like he worked hard and he worked long, and nobody was going to stop him from achieving his dreams and his goals. And you know that, I feel like, from what you have shared with me so far, you were, you might have been small. I don't know when, the money started pouring in, but I know that you have shared with me, how you remember how poor you all were. Okay. I'm hearing very. Okay. And I feel like your father struggled. I feel like your father and your mother struggled. But where I'm picking up on your dad more so right now, that he struggled and he worked hard. Okay. And I feel like there might have been some turbulent times that he went through. Okay. I think there might have even been people who thought he was a fool for what he was doing. And I just from where you live, that industry is big there. So I don't understand how they would have. Okay. That may come up, that may not come up, but that may have to do with the inheritance and how he's choosing to, do what he's going to do with the money. Okay. Because there was a lot here that I feel like, I'm hearing determined. There was a determination. I feel like there was a lot here that he went through. I'm hearing that you don't know about. Okay. Well, I'll say this, that you may not know about. Okay. He may not have shared this with anyone. I feel like if anyone would know about it, hold on. I feel like only your mom knows. There's some things here that I feel like no one knows but her. And I'm here and went to her grave with it. Okay. I feel like she was very dedicated, okay, to him. Okay, yeah, very dedicated to him. Okay. I'm even hearing foolishly so, where some people might have, I feel like, looked at what he was set out to do, looked at him as though he was foolish, and looked at her like, like maybe she was foolish too for how dedicated she was to him, to help him. I'm hearing drive. Okay. It took a lot of drive and a lot of passion. Okay. A lot of heart. I feel like your father has a lot of heart here. Okay. Here we have the temperance card. Make sure it's not too upright. Okay. Three of Pentacles upright. Just it's touching me. Like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, he's pretty powerful dude. Like, somebody needs to write a book on him or something like that. Okay. um Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. Page of Cups upright. Okay. Yeah. Again, like I said, I think this is this is just some background information here. Okay, so we can understand what the choice that he's making and how. Okay, and why. I definitely feel he had it hard. Okay. Strong, resilient. He's strong, he's resilient, powerful, manifester. Okay. Beat him down, I'm hearing. Okay. There were others here. Okay. Outside forces who tried to control, maybe isolate, even members, I'm hearing, of the society. I don't know if he was involved, if he was a part of if that means it's just like your community that you were raised in, or, if he was a part of some kind of community organization or something like that. But I heard members of the society here, okay, who want, it's, God, they wanted to, I just feel like they wanted to do him in, okay, and tear him apart for some reason. They felt like, I'm hearing like they felt he was too strong, too powerful, unmatched. And that may just be his whoa, okay. That may just be his personality, his, passion, his fire, his determination. Your father, I feel what you just sent me, I guess that's a damn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, Unmatched, powerful person here. I feel like he could have went a lot farther. Okay, not that he didn't go far. I just feel like there were people that were trying to stop him or something like that. They didn't like his resiliency. How can you be so powerful? How can you be so resilient? They might have been throwing things at him to try to stop him, try to hinder him, okay, from his growth, especially I feel like maybe because of his background. Okay. He wasn't rich. Okay. He wasn't born, I feel like, into wealth. Let me know if I'm right on that. But I don't feel like he was born into like because I feel like the money that he made, like that they made here, put him on a whole different playing field, obviously, of course, okay. But I feel like there might have been people who were like, you're not rich, who are you, some poor guy who did this. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, no wealth. No wealth. Okay. So I feel like that might have been one reason why they were trying to stop him and trying to hinder him. Okay. And when I say further than what he did, that he could have went further than where he went, I don't mean in terms of his business. Okay, whatever kind of community and organizations that he might have become a part of as a result of his wealth. Okay, I feel like he could have gone further. I'm hearing, had they not hindered him, had they not stopped him, had they not tried to stop him. I feel like they tried to stop him completely, okay, from his growth, his development, okay. But I feel like your father's attitude, you're not going to stop me, okay. Yeah, I'm building wealth for my family, for my home, okay. But I feel like he has a mind to do it for others as well, okay. And I'm not going to be stopped, is what I'm hearing, okay. Control, okay. Trying to control him. I feel like your father was very balanced through all of this, okay. Very powerful person here, okay. Just it's very touching here what I'm feeling, okay, in regards to who he is, okay. I feel here it is right here. Okay. They did not want him to be victorious. They did not want him to be triumphant. Okay. Leadership here. Okay. Like I said, I feel like he could have gone much further than where he went with whatever, like I said, community organizations, things like that. Okay. In the community, however that would have gone. Okay. But they I feel like they hindered his growth, and his potential. Okay. This the forces that he could not control, okay, himself. Okay. I can kind of see the frustration, okay, that he might have gone through. All right, but he did it. You understand what I'm saying? What they wanted to stop, they could not stop. Okay, magnificent. I feel magnificent, magnificent. Okay, um, I feel as though, and I feel like this kind of may go into the charitable aspect of him. Okay, maybe besides uh, just not coming from wealth himself and having, understanding, being poor. I feel like financially so. I feel like something here. I feel something about. Let me keep going here. Let me see what else I get. I'll come back to it. The Justice card in reverse. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let me see. It's something about. Let me see. Pick up the message. Hold on. Okay. Can you give me what is their foundation about, if you don't mind? Because there's something. I feel as though even though your father was or is, I should say, it's very, very, was. I'm going to say was in terms of him doing what he did, in terms of his business, the family business and everything. I feel like he was almost like a gentle giant. Okay, even though very powerful, very passionate, but he knew where to channel that. Like I say, is very balanced. Okay, I feel like he put that power. I'm hearing power of presence, his presence. I think he might have even been intimidating to some of these people here. I'm hearing very. Okay, he could intimidate, like bring the house down. It's something about his energy, like him walking in the room or something. Okay, I'm hearing turn many ahead. I do feel like your father's probably very attractive. Okay, um, okay, okay, very attractive, but also just his presence. I feel like his, yeah, okay, his passion as well. Um, and his determination, okay, could be felt in the room, but it was just in who he was, okay? But it's like nobody's gonna stop me. I love it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But also I feel like it's almost like, but he wouldn't hurt a flea. You know what I'm saying? There's a gentleness here, very gentle, very inspiring. It's something about his childhood that I can't pick up on what it is. Okay, um, it's almost a feeling like he was chosen. Okay, and I don't mean like um I don't know. There's a chosen energy here. Like, I don't know how many brothers and sisters he might have had. Okay. Um, or if he was the only child, but there's something about him in his childhood that stuck out. Gentle. Like, look at this little boy here feeding the lamb. Okay. And that coincides here with uh the business. Okay, I believe so. Okay, you can let me know for sure. All right, but it's almost like an energy of him being like the golden child or something like that to do exactly what he's done. Um, all right, all right, let's keep going. Okay, let me see. Yeah. I feel like in some ways, what was done to him, obviously, okay, was not fair. Okay, it wasn't right here. Okay. I feel like your father somewhere in some way, well, just the business alone, if I understand it correctly, he's done a lot for, sure, he built an empire for himself in his home, okay? But he's done a lot for a lot of people, okay? I'm hearing self-mastery, so maybe he was able to master himself, of course, in order to make this, to accomplish what he's accomplished. I feel like your mother might be coming into the reading now. I'm hearing she is, okay? I feel like definitely she came from, I feel like she counted on your father. She relied on him. She trusted him. She had put her faith in him. And I feel like I'm here could do no wrong, okay? Maybe she felt like he could do no wrong, okay? I feel like she had a deep love for him, okay? Like what, okay. I want to say almost like whatever you say, but at the same time, she knew how to stand strong with him, and I feel like with others if necessary, okay? But at the same time, I feel like she wasn't going to usurp his authority, quote unquote, okay? Let me know if I'm understanding that correctly, okay? Mm, yeah, okay. She says her dad is like a football player with the height of a basketball player. Okay, yeah. Okay. She was not going to usurp her authority, but I feel as though at the same time, um, if need be, if necessary, maybe behind closed door. I don't feel like she would ever talk to him in any kind of way that was disrespectful to him, or to make him feel like less of a man or anything like that. But if she had to stand up for herself, she would. But I feel like any kind of energy she used in that regard, it wasn't so much about standing up for herself, I feel, but um, not like going toe to toe with him or anything like that, but I feel like she had some kind of in with him, obviously, as his wife. Not that all couples have this, that she could speak to him in such a way that he would hear her. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I don't feel as though um I'm not saying, that he, I just feel as though I don't know let me know if that makes sense to you, okay? I just feel as though she was able to, uh if she had to, you know, she let him be quote unquote king and, head of the household, and she didn't try to tear that away from him. I don't feel like she wouldn't do that. She trusted him. She believed in him, um, but she wasn't a doormat. I hope that, I don't feel like though she was, like a doormat, like you could walk all over me, and you know and nothing I say matters or anything like that. But I don't think he treated her like that though. Okay. Here we have the Knight of Swords upright. I'm not saying they didn't have their moments and times as a married couple and all that kind of thing. Eight of Wands, okay, in reverse, and the High Priestess, okay, in reverse, okay. Wow, it didn't pop up here. Oh, no. Okay. She said her mom read everything and had faith in her father. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see here. No, I'm in the wrong book here. Knight of Swords. I feel like you're a mother. I feel like your mother could be very powerful herself. Okay. But I feel like when it came to her husband, she would uh she would, you know, she control it. Okay. She wasn't gonna let all that fire out on him. Okay. Um I think it was just respect and love. Okay. I don't think it was fear. I don't think she feared him at all. I don't get that. I get a couple here, a real couple. Okay. Not just two people together, but a real couple. Okay. Who were who were in love as well as loved. You know, as well as love rather. Okay. They loved one another. Okay. And were in love. I feel as though your mother I feel as though she admired your father. So I feel like she looked up to him. Okay. Saw him as valiant. If I this word valiant is here like two times, cold, valiant, willful, valiant. Okay. So, okay, dynamic, cunning, okay, chiseled. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sure, I'm not, she saw some things in them too that, but whatever. Both, they probably didn't both of each other. They're human. Okay. I'm not trying to act like they didn't have their, uh, she said, we're all scared of mom. Okay. That's what the lady I'm reading for. Okay. So everyone's scared of mom. Okay. That's what I said. I see fire, definite fire in here. Okay. Like a fireball. But I feel like maybe, certain times, maybe with him, she would tone it down. Okay. But if she needed to bring it out, I feel like there was a way in which she did it. Okay. But I do, now I ain't saying, no, there might not have been sometimes, maybe maybe once or twice here and there in their lifetime together where she might have had to, on him. Okay. But I don't think she did that for the most part. But you can let me know. Okay. But I do think that she admired him. Okay. And that's what it is. It was something about the way she loved him. Okay. Yes, she had faith in him, but that's what it is. It gave him like that power and that strength that was already there, I feel, but I feel like she fueled it. Okay. Just her love for him, her passion. One of the words that come up, and don't get me wrong, but one of the words that came up in the book here for this card is highly sexed. Okay. So I feel that we just read it in Proverbs. Okay. Her waters for him was sweet. Okay. And brought him life. Okay. Um, yeah, chiseled. She said her dad was a cowboy. He was in killer shape when they met. Okay, chiseled. So I do feel like her waters, okay, okay, gave him that valiancy that he needed. Okay, like see, we see here, like he left up out of them waters. He was like, "Hey, I can conquer the world." Look, got his sword with him. Okay, that phallic symbol. Okay, I can go do this thing now. All right, that's what I feel was there with the two of them. All right, and it's beautiful. And here they built this, I feel, together. Okay, it wasn't just him. They were able to do this together because you were here, of course. Okay, before the empire, what I'm saying, was built. Okay. All right, let's get this now. Okay. Beautiful. I feel like it's a beautiful story. Okay. Here, love story and a story of why do I keep passing this and I'm looking right at it? Okay. And a story of what a couple can do together. Okay, those that are in love with one another. Okay, and a family, determination, and all of that type of thing. All right. Now let me see. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. Okay. And one more thing I want to see. a couple things, okay? I definitely feel like this, again, like I said, this was something that they did together. I feel as though there's a mountain on this card. I feel like this is still speaking to their relationship. That song came to me, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river low enough, wide enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. I feel like that's that, but their relationship, but I also feel like it speaks to not only their relationship, but again, because we are talking about the business that he built, okay, from the ground up, okay. Matter of fact, I remember a reading that I did for you a while ago, and I think it was the very first one, and you know how long ago that was. And I saw you. I told you this before. I saw you as a toddler, in the white dress, the red flowers, standing. You were standing at the door, and it's like I saw a man, your father, out there. I told you recently, not a few months back, that he was doing, the work. I don't know if he was doing out there doing the work, okay, for the building of your his business, your family business, okay. I remember that. That's what I'm picking up on, okay. But I remember, it's like there was nothing here to stop him, her, them together. Not in their relationship as a couple. It's like their relationship is like the business, if that makes sense, okay. The relationship is the business. That's what built that business, I feel like. The hard work and all that, sure. Okay. But their relationship, I feel like, built their business. Okay. Now I'm not quite sure why I'm getting this here. Let me see. Mm. These people, whoever were trying to stop him and couldn't. Okay. I feel like they could not figure out whatever they were doing to try to stop him, okay, from building, okay, progressing. It's like everything's political, ain't it? You understand what I'm saying? They could not figure out why come. Though they probably didn't say why come. Okay. But why come we can't stop him? They couldn't figure it out. What was the secret here? Okay, between them two, mother and father, your parents, okay, that allowed them to put this together. Why can't we halt him? I'm hearing, okay, back him off. I'm hearing, okay, progress. I'm hearing, stop progress. I feel like it's like he just keeps going and going and going, okay. um why can't we stop him? Why can't we stop his progress? Okay, let me shuffle a little bit more. Now let's get to this inheritance. Okay, I just feel like maybe that came up to offer some back, to offer some background. All right, as far as what's going to happen here. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna just tell you what I'm hearing. Okay. He wants to give it to you. Most of it. He wants to put most of it in your hands. He wants them to have some, but not as much as you. And I think I said that to you one time before. Okay. Um, Most of it he wants to put in your hands, not theirs. Okay. I don't think this is any slight on them at all. Maybe it's because you're the oldest. That's not it. It's not because she's the oldest. I told you. I told you before. I'm telling you what I'm hearing. I'm about to tell you what I'm hearing. It's because she told him to. She told him to. After her transition. Remember, I said I saw him sitting on the edge of the bed and talking to her. She was talking to him. And I think you said you saw that recently or something like that. Okay. I think that was a few months back that I saw that. He wants to give it, I mean, all, but I feel like definitely most of it to you. But I'm not saying that he's going to. Okay. And that's why I feel like that's why that came up here. Their relationship. Why? Because she told him to. You need to give it all to her. Focus on her, not them. They have what they need, I'm hearing accordingly or something like that. Okay. They're fine. Okay. Don't take this no way. I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing. Okay. She's not. Okay. She needs this. I'm hearing more than anybody, more than any of them. I want you to distribute it, the greater portion to her to have. It belongs, I'm even here, it belongs to her. Okay? More so than any of them. I don't know why she feels that way. Okay? And I'm not going to ask unless you give me permission to. Okay? All right. Because it's like, you know. All right. So let's see what else we can pick up here. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm hearing. You know, you have let me know what happened. Okay. Most of it's going to her. You. That's what I'm hearing. I mean, that's what he's going to do. Now, I don't know what kind of paperwork there is. I don't know what you guys are looking at. You know, okay, now I just want to act funny. Okay. You know, what you guys are looking, I don't know any of that. Okay. The majority is yours. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. 9 of Wands. I'm just going to pick a couple more cards. Upright. Look, 6 of Cups. Upright. The Hierophant. In reverse, the Magician. Upright. Right. Okay, I remember. Maybe that's why. Okay, let me see. I'm going to ask real quick. That's not why. She says that's not why. I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing. She said because we love her the most and she deserves it more than any of them. That's what I just heard. It's not because of that. I'm hearing she's saying that has nothing to do with it. Now, you know, anybody else out there watching may be like, you're supposed to love all your children equally. You know what I'm saying? Parents are human too. Only have one. Okay. But that's what I heard. Okay, that's what I heard. See, there are things I feel between them that... Hold on. There are things between them that you will never know. She will never tell. She will never share. Okay? There were happenings, I'm hearing, okay, in their life that built them up, gave them the courage, gave them the power, gave them the motivation, okay, to go on forth, to move forward and forth, okay, to do what they have done, to build what they have built. But I feel like that's that just saying about, things that she went to her grave with, okay, that no one will ever know. Now, I'm not saying he's going to do that, okay, but I am hearing clearly that's what she wants, okay, and that's what she told him to do, okay. Um, mm. But again, I'm hearing it's not because of that. And like I said, she said that's not why. Okay. Okay. I am feeling it's like I do feel like there were things in your childhood here, okay, that if that I want to say, not to throw any kind of guilt on them or anything like that, okay, that could have been prevented had things been different, okay, things were not, okay, and I'm feeling like they did the best they could with what they had, and I believe you shared one of those, some of that with me already, okay. um I'm hearing that we know, that we understand, we're clear on, okay. I feel like I'm hearing like we've made our like restitution or something like that, try to make peace with it and deal with it. I feel like something that, I see her like crying on the edge of her bed. Okay. May have felt very, bad about, guilty about, and all that type of thing. Okay. We did the best we could given the circumstances. Okay. At the time. Okay. We didn't want any of these things to happen here. All right. And I am really, very sorry for that. Okay. But at the same time, I don't feel as though there are, let me see something real quick. Where I put my book? Oh, there it is. Okay. I still feel like you're going to get the majority of it. No, he's not gonna. He's not gonna. I'm hearing there. They're not going to tell you. He's not going to tell you that. He doesn't want you to know that. I feel like he wants to keep it like a secret. I feel like he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't even want them to know. Let me see. That I feel like, hold on. Mm-hmm. The reason he's telling you all that lesser amount is because he's going to give the majority of it to you. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Okay. I feel like he's telling you that lesser amount. I don't know. I don't know how none of this works. Okay, the legal work, the legal paperwork, and all that documenting. I don't know. Okay, but I feel like he's going to give, the reason he's telling you the lesser amount at this point, okay, is because the majority is not going to be that lesser amount. And what he gives to you all, okay, he's not going to be that 1 million a piece either. Okay, I hope this makes sense. All right. It's going to be, you're going to get the majority, period. Okay. They're going to get, I'm hearing their due portion. Okay. Or whatever it is, you know, they're going to get a good portion, a decent portion. You're from, if I'm understanding this correctly, you know, and from what I'm hearing, and I did say this maybe maybe a month or so ago. I don't know if it's that long ago, okay, but I think it's since I've been back that a good portion, I mean, the majority is yours. They're not going to know. The only way they will find out is if you tell them. Okay. And you won't. Okay. I don't know where he's drawn up, how he's drawn it up in anything like that. Okay. And ain't no need nobody watching. That's not fair. You don't know their situation, their family. Why would it is supposed to be equal? Okay. But I feel like the majority is going to you. Okay. And I feel confident in saying that only because I know I said it before a few weeks back. Okay. But it's something I feel like, you know, let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you want, if you choose, that's your business. But I feel like that is why he's telling you all that. He can't very well, he could if he wanted to. But I feel like he can't very well say, well, you know, she's going to get most of it and y'all only going to get this little bit. Mm-mm. He doesn't want no drama and he doesn't want no trauma. Okay. With you, that you are having that. Okay. But you're going to get, you know, more, in other words, I'll put it like this. You're going to get more than what they get. You're going to get more than what they get. Okay. But as far as they see that you all are getting the exact, all of you all are getting the exact same amount. You're not. You're going to get more than what they get. They will not know. Okay. Like I said, I don't know how it works. Secret documents, I don't know. Secret paperwork, however it works. Okay. However he's going to give it to you, it's going to be more than what they have, than what they receive. Okay. And I don't think it's not anything about they don't love him and all of this kind of stuff. No, it's not. She told him to. She deserves it. And I think I said that before too when it came up. She deserves it more than they do. Okay. Different circumstances, whatever, you know, this is what I feel like how she feels. I don't feel like she thinks that they're not deserving of anything either. Okay. Hold on. I know they're deserving. They deserve it too, but she deserves more. Maybe because I feel like she went through more. Okay. And I'm hearing it again, we love her more. Maybe because you were there first. You know, they're oldest. Maybe you represent something in terms of them building. It's like I said, it's like the business is their relationship. And maybe there's some portion of it that you represent, that, you know, you represent it there. I hope you understand what I'm saying. All right. All right. Let me know, you know, how you feel about that, how that resonates, so on and so forth. I'm going to do, it's like an hour in, so I'm going to hold off on the other reading. Okay. I'll let that person know that I'm going to hold off about that. That's going to be a career reading. So when I do it, it will be the money tarot. If I come, maybe I'll come back tonight if I'm not too sleepy. Oh, well, it's 9:25, but you know, sometimes you stay up late, but I may come back tonight, or, you know, maybe tomorrow or something like that. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, like, shares, and all of that good stuff. Thank you so much for being Yes, there it is. She said I was the love child. Love child. So was I. I guess. Okay. Maybe I was meant to be. I don't know what those two were doing. Okay, but what am I trying to say? Uh okay, Patreon. I gotta get some more readings up there for December. I've been doing so much. I mean, and you know what? I write notes, I do all of that, to-do lists and what note cards on my mirror and shit like that. And I just do so much. One lady I work with, she was like, she said, "You just do." She said, "How do you do it?" I don't know. It's just how I am. She's like, "You just do so much." And then sometimes I feel like I ain't doing nothing, but I'm always doing something all the time. So I have to like Patreon, certain things I have to kind of like, you know, you can put them notes up. If you put notes on index cards, you can have them up, but if you don't read them, you know what I'm saying? It becomes like decoration. It's just there, So sometimes I have to tell myself, read your note cards, okay? I'll have a to-do list in my a purse. So, okay, I'm gonna do this on my lunch break at work, okay, on Monday. It'll be Thursday before I even open the notebook to look at the to-do list, because I still write stuff down as opposed to using all the technology and the notes and all of that in the phone. But nevertheless, thank you all so much, and much love to everyone, okay? And you make that soup, y'all. It's so good. I'm about to have me some more of that, okay? And you all have favor.